Hello and welcome to Wooden Panel uh, discussion with Stephanie Wagner, the head of LIGNA. Stephanie, how are you doing this evening?
Hi, Apratim. How are you? I'm very good. Hope you're
I'm
doing
good
well
too.
as well.
Thank you
Good,
so much.
perfect. Good to see.
I'm really excited that you could manage your time at this busy hour. What inspired the routine of Future On campaign?
Yeah, the Routine of Future On campaign is really our visitor campaign. And well, you know that we have a very, very special edition of Ligna this time. It's 50 years of Ligna. And together with the new claim we created, also coming from making more out of wood, which has been known for the past decade, I would say, we came to linking people and driving innovation. And next to that claim, we also changed for our visitor campaigns, we changed the leitmotif, the motto, as you can say, to routine off, future on. And what was the thought behind that, actually? Ligna is kind of entering a world of its own, to be honest. Whenever you attend Ligna, it's like you come here not only to see the status quo. You come here to see what's going on in the future and what your business needs to secure the future of your business and to run your business the most effective and most efficient. And that's why for us and for everybody attending Ligna, it's kind of you leave your daily routine, you get out of your daily work and you enter Ligna. And this is where you see the future.
That's true. That's correct. Well, this is a very special year for LIGNA as LIGNA is celebrating 50th anniversary. And what does it mean to you and what the attendees can expect?
Well, as you can imagine, we are extremely proud, all of us. I mean, we as the organizers, our co-organizer, the VDMA, um, together with the exhibitors and visitors alike. In times we are facing right now, and I don't have to explain that, we all know that the times are rough for different reasons at this time, and it's not really self-explanatory or it's not self-understood in times like these that a trade show or a company exists after such a long time. And it's we are going through, even with trade shows or all our companies, our exhibitors, we are going through rough weather, so to say, right now,
Correct.
and we are facing a lot of challenges, and it's a lot of trust and loyalty that needs to be forwarded to an organizer like us or to a trade fair like Ligna to be able to run a show this long. So 50 years of Ligna for us, it's a tremendous milestone. It's something we can be and we are very proud of. But this is something we only realized through a lot of loyalty, as I said, and trust from exhibitors. I mean, 1,300 exhibitors, that's something you have to have every 2 years. So very proud, very honored, and very humbled, to be honest, to celebrate that. And you asked what we can expect or what everybody attending Ligna can expect. You will probably see a lot of flashbacks to the past when you enter the fairground. So all through the fairground, we're going to have a lot of pictures from the past, from our exhibitors, from us, and that show the history of Ligna, the long history of 50 years. So
That would be very
obviously our
exciting.
yeah, and our exhibitors, I mean, also they will design their booths, and a lot of them already told us that they will come up with a lot of pictures from the past as well. And yeah, of course, opening ceremony, the Ligna exhibitor night, our traditional events, everything will be under the Ligna 50 years of Ligna theme. So you can expect some things, but a couple of surprises coming up as well. But I can't tell you that, then it won't be a surprise anymore.
Of course. I don't want to know that now. Well, well, there will there be any changes in the design, the layout of the exhibition halls, or like, for example, for the open air
Mhm.
side, for the milestone year?
Well, actually, no, it's pretty much the same as you know it from the last two editions, so to say. You might remember that in 2017 we changed the layout to a more visitor-oriented layout with our 7 exhibition areas. So the exhibition areas, the 7 areas, they pretty much stay the same. We still cover the 10 halls. We still cover the open air side. There are still certain focus areas in the halls, like, well, you all know that. For example, in Hall 12, there's a lot of offers for joiners and carpenters. There's a concentration in there, something like that. The only major change I would say is in the open air side. We do have a new format there, but you might want to ask that question later. I don't know. But we have the Ligna Truckstop. That's a new format,
Correct.
and this is something that will be displayed at the open air side. So that's going to be quite some change because you're going to see some trucks there, and it's changing the look and feel of the open air side quite a bit. Yes.
Okay, I'll come back to the truck shop later, truck stop. Okay, what does the motto thinking in circles mean? And
Mhm.
how does it relate to special format of 2025 Ligna?
Yeah, a lot of mottos and leitmotifs and changes of claims. Actually, what you were referring to, the thinking in circles, is linked to our another new format, our Ligna Circular. It's called. And yes, the name actually already describes what's in it, to be honest. It focuses on various aspects of the circular value chain. And why did we come up with that? As you know, one of our focus topics, I mean, they have been out in the open for quite more than a year, is sustainable production next to connectivity and engineered wood. But when you look at sustainable production, an important factor is the topic of circularity, and that's what is summed up under that. And we found a very competent, very well-known partner also already in this topic. They're called Kademi, and they're together with us. They're staging what's called Ligna Circular. So it's a combination of a stage setting in our Ligna stage, actually in our known format in Hall 12. And they will present, well, lectures and presentations, panel discussions within our Ligna stage program. And plus, it will be staged also with a space within the Ligna stage, actually. And the
Okay.
space is more dedicated to best practices and topics around circularity that are being presented to us by our exhibitors, actually, and by partners. It's
Okay.
kind of topic islands,
Mhm.
evolving. Just to give you little keywords, it will be evolving not only about to circularity in itself, like the overall topic, but it will focus on servitization, transformation issues, innovation, obviously. And those different topic islands will be curated by partners and best practices.
Okay. Good to know. Now, something about the youngsters, young generations, I mean, of the
Mhm.
industry. What is the core idea behind Ligna Future Square and
Mhm.
how it will benefit the young generation of the from our industry?
Yeah, Ligna Future Square is I wouldn't say a well-known format because it has just taken place once the
Correct.
last time. It's a format that's organized by our co-organizer, the VDMA, and it's mainly directed actually at startup companies and companies from other sectors of the VDMA membership who try to reach into our segment of the woodworking industry, and they will try it out. But mainly, it's really for startups and. We are of the strong opinion, well, we are convinced that it's very important to have upcoming and starting companies and give them visibility. That's what they need. So it's mainly young companies that need the visibility to reach out to larger companies and to exchange know-how and get money, raise money for their further developments and things like that. And actually, that's what they will hopefully achieve through participating in that future square by the VDMA. And what better place for a startup platform within the large Ligna platform? So it's actually really a platform in a platform for
Correct.
startups.
Correct. Okay, coming back to Ligna Truck Stop. Can you share
Mhm.
more about it and like the significance of this Ligna Truck Stop in this year's event?
Yeah, it's Ligna Truckstop is a very special new format also for us. It has especially created and dedicated to the craftsman sector. I mean, to the joiners and carpenters who want to experience the latest news or latest products in, let's say, power tools and fasteners and fittings, but especially for the skilled trades. So we are well aware that a couple of companies offer both, like for the industry, for the craftsman sector. It's coming further together all the time. It's just a matter of scale, but still, in some things, it's just good to have a separate format to address them directly. And that's what we're doing with the truck stop in the open air side. So it's located right outside Hall 12, Hall 27, so right in the middle of it. And anybody interested in those offerings can go there. And um, yeah, it's a combination of trucks. It's trucks and vans and containers outside, and in the middle you can envisage there's going to be another truck which is serving as a show stage. So it's not really a Ligna stage like in the hall, but it's an open air stage. It's not with a PowerPoint presentation in the background, so it's more focused really on live interviews, on hands-on exchanges. Very lively, very interactive. So, and that's in the middle of the truck stop area, and we're very proud. I mean, we have obviously well-known customers who have been participating in the past at Ligna, like Festool, for example, but we do
Mhm.
have a couple of new ones as well, like for example, Hettich and Swiss Chrono, Sostop. They will be participating in that format as well. So we're really looking forward to that. So a
That's very
program,
interesting.
yeah, accompanying program on the 5 days of Ligna, so the entire days. It starts at 12 and it runs until 5 o'clock. So 5 hours of program
Mhm.
throughout this truck
Wow.
stop area and a happy hour every night.
Wow. That's more interesting even.
Yeah,
Thank you,
we're really
Steffi.
looking
Thank you,
forward to
Steffi.
that.
Thanks for talking to us